we allow polygamy in our communities. Normally we pay 50, 60,000 kina for the lady and maybe 50, 60 pigs. How many wives did he have?
20 wives.
He had 20 wives.
If you saw a girl that you liked or a woman that you liked, what's the process? So how would you go about if you wanted to marry this woman? What's the process here?
If my son wants to marry, he does not go to any tribe. We don't marry in the same tribe. We marry inter-tribe marriages. And my son, if I want to get a lady for my son's marriage, first I have to find out the background of the lady. Is she stable back home? Does she help the parents to work in gardens? Or does she go from place to place looking for guys? I have to marry a lady that is faithful, that will help me. And if I see that the lady is capable of looking after me and my tribesmen, I will send someone to that tribe telling the lady's people, I am trying to get married to my son, and I want your lady, can she marry my son as marriage? And that lady has to agree. If she doesn't agree and says, oh, your son is ugly, I don't want to marry, I will not force her to marry my son. And if she agrees, what normally happens is this. I will ask the ladies, the lady will say she agrees, and that the middleman will come to me, and I will tell my tribesmen, the lady has agreed to marry. So what I'm going to do is this. I will send a message person back to that tribe, and I will tell that lady, I have agreed to allow you to marry my son, so you have to bring some food over so that my people will serve it, and they will appoint a date for the bride price. Nowadays, they don't pay bride prices and all that, but we Papua New Guineans, we Western Islanders have to pay bride price. So these people, the ladies' people are going to kill 2-3 pigs, kill maybe 60 chickens, and they're going to bring it, I'm going to give them a day, say maybe next week Friday, okay? These people are going to bring that food next week Friday. On the set date, I'm going to ask my tribesmen to come. At a gathering like this, everybody's going to be sitting down here. When they bring the food over, I, as the father of the lady, and my tribal leaders are going to set the food, give it to them, and I'm going to say, I'm going to pay bride price for this lady on that set date. The people that come, I prepare food and money for transport for them, they go back. And on a set date, my people are going to contribute. I am going to contribute maybe 5-10 pigs for my son and maybe 5,000-6,000 kina. All my tribesmen contribute.
Everyone. So if you marry someone from another tribe, then everybody
from my tribe contributes.
Wow.
Not only here, the driver Thomas that we saw, because I'm driving with him, I'm going around with him, he's my friend, he's getting married. So he's going to bring a pig for me as well. And then all the people that live around, they contribute. We come up to some thousands, and maybe normally we pay 50,000-60,000 kina for the lady, and maybe 50-60 pigs. We give them away.
Not just to the family, but to the other tribe.
To the other tribe.
Yeah.
The family gets the money and the pigs, and they share it between their tribe. Mm-hmm. And then, after 1 or 2 weeks, the lady says, the father of the lady says, I'm going to send the lady over with the clothes and all that. They're going to ask my tribesmen to go to that tribe. So all of us go together to that tribe. And then if I make 50,000, they're going to give back 20,000. Oh, the lady's going, otherwise your father and the son are going to bash my wife and say, we paid so much for you, you're not working. So they give 20,000 kina back. And if I make 50 pigs, they might give 7-8 pigs back together with the lady. And the lady comes to my tribe, we stay forever.
Wow. And are you married, Moses, or are you still looking for a partner?
Are you married?
Yes, I'm married.
How many kids do you have?
I have 3 kids.
Did you pay bride price for your wife?
Yeah, of course.
Good. And
Because you were saying many people don't pay bride price, and then what happens if they don't pay bride price?
well, if I, as a father, ask the lady to come over, then it is my obligation. I have to pay bride price. And if my son brings a wife without me knowing to the tribe, then she's gonna come over, and I do not pay. The ladies people are gonna be aggressive. They see people, my tribesmen, they're gonna say, that man is not paying bride price for my son, for my daughter, and is there. I'm gonna feel ashamed. So I have to pay bride price for her. If I don't have any pigs or any money, I say, oh, sorry, you're coming, I don't have any pigs and money, we stay. They don't complain, they get married for free. Mm-hmm. But if I ask the lady to come over to become my son's wife, then I have to pay bride price. It's a must in the islands region. We have to pay bride price. The highest that people have paid is 100,000, 100 pigs. Some families that are rich, they hand over land cruises, they hand over coaster buses or 15-seater ice buses with the lady. And they give cassowaries are very important. You have to include them. As a father, you have to include cassowaries. Sometimes they give away pythons, cassowary eggs, and they give away live cows, and they give away goats as well as bride prices. Once you do that, everybody in the community recognizes that you are so good, you have done something good. If you have the next wife, if you have your next son coming along the line, sometimes they'll give a free of such. You've given so much for this lady here, that other lady is free for you.
Wow.
And a guy can get married to as many as 10 wives, 20 wives. We allow polygamy in our communities.
Is it normal?
It is normal.
Yeah.
The guy from Tambul, he had how many wives? 10, 18 wives. Kagalgorga, how many wives did he have?
20 wives.
He had 20 wives. One of our businessmen, he had 20 wives. He could call the wives by name. Some of them, he doesn't know the names. And the kids, so many, so he doesn't know the names. He will ask, hey, whose kid is that? And then the people are going to say, are you insane? You're married to that wife and you have that son and you cannot remember his name. And that guy died, and all his wives are around, all his kids are around. So
Wow.
that's what happens. For example, do you want to marry a second wife?
Maybe I think so, as soon as possible.
As soon as possible. How come you want? How come you want two?
Maybe you know what? Some of us we wish to marry two because our fathers they have a lot of land mass. So there is no people to working on making the cultivate the land and making a lot of money out of the land, because that's the reason that we're trying to get two, because too many ants make light of. So that's why we wish, but something is not happening. So it's just
yeah.
just dream.
So you want to have more wives, to have more kids, to make
Yes.
more to farm even more.
Yes,
Yeah.
of course.
Just this one wife and 2-3 kids, and there's a lot of land, nobody to work. In the Western Islands community, it is shameful to work for another person. It is shameful to work for another person. I gave a lot of land to work there. It needs a lot of help, and I cannot ask him to come and work for me.
Yes.
Because it is against our custom, our custom and traditions. So when he sees that he has a lot of land and nobody to work, he can marry second wife, maybe third, fourth, fifth, and then all his kids can help to farm the land. He becomes a chief leader. When you have 7, 8 wives, you are a chief. People regard you as a chief because you can help the community survive. You help the tribesmen to survive.
And you have so many people to help farm, and so there's enough food that you can sell and then also give away.
Yeah, sure.
Oh. And so Does the woman ever ask the man to marry her? Does it ever work like that?
Yeah,
Yeah, the woman sometimes will ask the man to marry.
yeah.
Yeah.
At the groups that we were singing, there were ladies there. And when they see someone, the men were singing there, if a lady goes and joins you, that means that she likes you. And she will formally tell you, hey, I want to become your wife. Even though if he has 2, 3 wives, and this lady asks, he's going to say, yes, I will look after you, I will marry you.
Wow,
That happens in our custom.
it's so interesting.
When Christianity was introduced, polygamy was against the Christian values and laws and all that. So people gave up having 2, 3 wives, and nowadays we have 1. But there are still people in Western Islands who have more than 1 wife. Some have 4, some have 5, still existing.